A river in hell which is like the filth, waste and putrid material in the world. We ask Allah to protect us from it by His grace and favour. One who is addicted to alcohol, one who breaks off ties with relations, and one who believes in magic, none of these three enters paradise. Abu Musa related that the Prophet said, "Three will not enter paradise: the one who is addicted to alcohol, the one who breaks off ties with the relations, and the one who believes in magic, and whosoever dies addicted to alcohol, Allah will make him drink from the river of Ghuta." It was said, "And what is the river of Al-Ghuta?" He said, "A river which flows from the private parts of female fornicators." Flows of the female fornicators. The people of the hellfire are harmed by the smell of their private parts. The valley of Lamlam. Abu Hurairah related that the Messenger of Allah said, "Verily in hell there is a valley that is called Lamlam, and indeed the valleys of hell seek refuge in Allah from its heat." This hadith is gharib, a valley with a well in hell. Well in hell, the valley is called Habhab. Habhab. I entered upon Bilal, and I said to him, "O Bilal, indeed your father related to one from his father, from the Prophet, that he said, indeed, in hell there is a valley called Habhab. It is a right upon Allah that every arrogant tyrant live in it. So beware so and so from being among those who live in it." Related the same from Muhammad ibn. In his narration, Muhammad entered upon Bilal and said to him, "Indeed your father related to me from your grandfather that the Messenger of Allah said, indeed in hell there is a valley in which there is a well. It is called Habhab. It is a right upon Allah that every arrogant tyrant live in it." In this narration, Azar was the sole narrator at his level of the chain, and some of the Hufaz have spoken about him, mentioning him to be soft, not strong, in his narrations. The mention of Wail and Saud, the meaning of Al-Wail, Allah said, "Woe that day to the deniers of the day of resurrection," and Allah said, "I will oblige him to climb the slippery mountain in the hellfire called as-Sahud, or to face a severe torment." Abu Sa'id related that the Messenger of Allah said, "Wail is a valley in hell. The disbelievers fall into it for 40 autumns before they reach its floor. And as-Sa'ud is a mountain in the hellfire. The disbeliever will climb it for 70 autumns, and will then fall in it for the same time. He is in it forever." Related it as well, but through a different chain. He then said, "Kharif, for we do not know it except by way of Ibn." By Ibn did not relate it without going through Ibn at any rate. The hadith is gharib, rather it is munkar. What appears stronger in the tafsir of Wail is that it is the opposite of safety, healthiness, and deliverance. The meaning of Saud. Abu related that regarding the verse which mentions the Messenger of Allah said, "It is a mountain in hell. The disbeliever is charged with climbing it. When he places his has his hand on it, his hand melts. When he raises it, it returns.